today I'm going to be doing baby must-haves. So my daughter Blakely, she's now 7 months old. She just turned 7 months old 2 days ago. So we've kind of gone through the whole baby newborn stage and now transitioning her into like the teething stage, sleeping in her own crib, her rolling over, her playing with toys. So I've kind of collected a little bit of my favorites from the time she was a newborn of must-haves up until where she's kind of now at 7 months. So I'll kind of just start at like the basic stuff and then kind of going as she gets older. Again too, this isn't obviously everything we have, but I feel like this is like the necessity, this is like the must-haves that you need. Some of the other things we have, yes, they're helpful, but do you really need them to start off or when you first have a baby? No. I feel like a lot of things nowadays you don't necessarily need. Yes, sometimes they're nice to have, but that also comes with a price tag, and a lot of things are expensive. And for me, I wasn't willing to pay the price of some things when you don't necessarily need them, or they're just going to sit there and go to waste. So to me, this is kind of what I feel like is a necessity and what you would need for having a baby. Okay, so to start off, I'm going to start off with diapers and wipes. Again, this is just my preference. This is what I feel like is my favorite, but everybody is different. I highly recommend the Kirkland wipes from Costco. We've used other wipes when we've had like, that we've gotten from like the baby shower and all that stuff. But now that we've gotten through all of those, these ones are must-haves. They're just like, they're heavier, they're more like cloth-like. So I feel like you really can use like one mainly, unless they have a really bad number 2 diaper. But I feel like one can go a long way. But yeah, they're more cloth-like. They don't leave that residue. They're not super wet. So yeah, so these are a must-have. Favorite diapers are the Huggies diapers. I don't know why these are my favorite. I just feel like they just really do stretch and they like bend with the baby. So especially like getting it around the baby's belly and to like fastening it, they just really are like really movable. I don't want to name any other brands in particular, but some of them, they're super cute looking, but they feel more so like paper. I feel like they don't really bend or anything. Yes, they do its job, but I just really love the Huggies diapers. Next, moving on to birth cloths. With a newborn baby, you need a lot of these on hand. You'll notice you'll probably have 5 in every room when you have a baby. So these ones I really like. These are just from, I think these are just the Carter brands. Yeah, they're just from Carter's. But they have a super like cotton-like and then more of like a terry cloth fabric on one side. But they're very absorbent. They absorb a lot of spit up. And they're just like heavier duty or thicker. I really love these. And again, you can get different ones. They come in, you know, all sorts of packs. But yeah, these are the Carter birth cloth. And then along with those, when they start teething, or even if they are more of a baby that does spit up, you can always just have a bib on them. These are the more fashionable, like bandana-like bibs. So they look super cute on the baby. But they come in all different sorts of patterns. There's flowers, there's little elephants. They come in all different designs. These ones are HB. But yeah, these you can find anywhere. These you can come at Bye Bye Baby. TJ Maxx and Marshalls is a really good place to find baby stuff because you can get name brand stuff and it's really cheap. There's some in her drawer that I have they're heavier duty, so they soak up a lot. I had those on her like through the winter time. Those are super nice, and again, you got like a pack of like four or five of them for like $5, $6. So very inexpensive, but they're also cute and stylish. They go really well with their outfits. Along with bibs, now that she is a little bit older and she's now sitting in the high chair to eat baby food and everything, of course they get messy. So these ones are nice. They are really flimsy and flexible. They have a little catcher for when she does get a little bit older that she can put little snacks in here, or if she's just making a mess, it catches it instead of going on their clothes. But these are nice too because especially Blakely, she's a little bit more on the smaller side. So this can go all the way tight where it gets right up around her neck. It's not choking her or anything. But then it helps from getting the food slipping through. And then it adjusts as they get older too, so you don't have to go out and buy new bibs. And this came in a pack of 2 at Target. And again, they're just super flimsy. think they're around like $10 for a pack of 2. But super cute, easy to wash. We've thrown these in the dishwasher, threw them in the sink to just wash them up. But they also have the cute pattern. So when she was a newborn, she didn't have any trouble with feeding or anything. I breastfed her for 3 months. And then when she went to bottles, whether it was the breast milk or then eventually onto formula, we started her out with the Dr. Brown ones. Now these are just for, it helps with colic, helps with spitting up. So if your baby is already prone to that or you have a colicky baby, I definitely recommend these. She wasn't. She was honestly a really happy baby, but I just chose to choose these ones first because I was like, hey, if they're going to help her with spit up or help with the colicky, might as well just use them. And I mean, she still spit up. Every baby's going to spit up, but she did really like these. And then when she hit about 3, almost 4 months, for whatever reason, she just decided she did not like the nipple on these, and they're, you know, just like the simple regular nipple. For whatever reason, she just kind of was like pushing it away. So luckily I had the little Advent ones in the cupboard. I had a little one, like a sample one. So I tried this one, and the sniffle, it's a little bit more like breast-like. So she actually really liked that. She took it really easily and was just more relaxed how she used to be with those ones. So I just went out and I I bought a pack of these larger ones where you can fill up to 9 ounces. I do recommend getting the larger bottles for any bottles that you end up getting, because eventually they're not going to always just drink 2 ounces or 3 ounces or 4. They're eventually going to be wanting more. So instead of having a ton of these ones, a ton of these sizes, I would just recommend just going out and getting the bigger bottles first, and then they can just grow as your baby is wanting more to eat. Next for along with bottles is a drying rack. So you're going to notice you're washing bottles a ton. And this drying rack, I just liked it because it's very aesthetically pleasing. It goes nice in my kitchen. All this part comes off, so you can easily just throw it into the dishwasher. Make sure you clean everything so it doesn't get all nasty. So I throw that in the dishwasher every so often. But this also comes with the trees and stuff, so you can hang the nipples on it, or pacifiers or toys, whatever you need to hang dry. Otherwise, everything else is just easily plops right on there, and it's really nice and cute on your counter. This is a must-have for Pasties. I really love the Bib Pasties. You guys probably have seen these. They're everywhere. A lot of like bloggers use them, a lot of photographers, but they actually are really nice pacifiers. She's actually using the main one that she uses. I ordered 2 other ones for more colors for her, and it was kind of like a knockoff brand that I thought was actual. It says Bibs on it still. It's B-I-B-S. But make sure you just go to the actual site to order them. This one I ordered through like another site, and you can just tell the nipples are just more skinny. They're more skinnier. The one she's actually using it right now, they just have a wider like circle part up here, and she just really prefers those a little bit more. But again, every baby's different, but these are just super cute. They come in every color. They're really nice for matching with their clothes and everything. And then 2, along with the pacifiers, are the little passy clips, so it clips onto either yourself, onto her, onto the blanket, just so if you're out, especially when they start moving a lot more or they want to just spit out their passy and you're out to dinner and that's all you have with you, these are nice because they just easily just slip on right there, loop it around, and you got your little passy. So if she spits it out, it's stuck to her. It's not going to land on the floor at a dirty restaurant or at the store or at the park, wherever you guys are. And then now too, these ones have little balls on them so they can teeth on them. So she's at that age where sometimes she'll spit her passy out and she just wants to chew on this all day long. Actually the other day she fell asleep with it in her mouth in the back seat. It was really cute, but this is definitely a must-have. For swaddles, when she was a newborn, she was a baby, she liked to be swaddled. So we would just, swaddle her arms. And these ones are really nice because they can grow with the babies, and it swaddles them really tight. But you just put them in here, and their arms are out, and then zip them up, and then you can just swaddle them all the way around. Keeps them nice and snug while they're sleeping. She loved that. As she was transitioning out of the being wrapped up and swaddled all night, once she was able to, or right before she was able to roll over to her tummy, You don't want them swaddled up and rolling on their tummy in their sleep because obviously they can suffocate and you don't want that. So this one is a really good one to transition them where you can just keep their arms out and snuggle around their belly so they still feel like they're nice and snug. But so we used that up until she was about 5 months old, and then when she started rolling, we kind of transitioned her out of that. And now she just sleeps in one of these. Oh wait, I'll tell you what this one is. This is the Halo Sleep Sack Swaddle. And I absolutely love these. And these you can get in different sizes too. So this is a 3 to 6 month, but for newborn you can get a newborn or like the 0 to 3. So this one, you could still use it, again, just put it around her belly. But now I just put her in this at night. And I have a couple different ones of like this kind of version. But this is also the Halo Sleep Sack Easy Transition. And this one, it's just a heavier material, especially right now for the winter months. You just plop their arms in there, zip them up. So it's like they have a nice little blanket on them, but there's no way of them getting it on their face or any of that kind of stuff. Along with sleeping is we have one of the little noise machines in her room. It plays all different things. You can set it on a timer to only play for a certain amount of time. We usually just having it going the whole time she's either napping or sleeping at night. But we usually keep it on the, I think it's the white noise. But you can do heartbeat, cradle, summer night, ocean. You can change it up and you can switch the volume too. So I don't have it super loud because I want her to be able to, if there's, you know, she's sleeping out in the living room or sleeping somewhere else besides her crib, to know other noises too, so that she isn't startled awake the second a noise that doesn't sound like this is around. So we just kind of keep it on a little bit low just to muffle out some of the noise, especially if like we're cleaning or vacuuming or doing something else in the house. But it does help. I don't feel like this is a really like you have to have one of these. At first, she never used this when she was in our room, and she was in her room till 5 months. So she just started sleeping with this in here in her room. Nap times we would put her in her crib and put this on so she was used to it, but when she was in our room she would just sleep with, well, we had like our fan or if we were watching TV, so she wasn't always, that she didn't have to have this, which I think is key to having the baby sleep kind of wherever, whenever. Along with sleeping too, in our room, I wasn't going to bring it all in here, it's still set up, I need to take it down though, but we didn't get a bassinet, we got the Graco, it's a little like miniature pack and play, and I highly recommend it because when we've gone on vacation, we easily just pack it up, take it with us, it's so easy to travel with, and then put it right up together in the hotel room or wherever we're staying. And it's convertible too as they grow, so right now it's the highest, you know, bassinet stage. When she gets older, we would take that portion out and it just becomes a regular pack and play. But it's miniaturized, so it fits perfectly between the wall and our bed right now. Again, easy to pack up anywhere. If we had to go, you know, to our parents or wherever, it's so easy to take and move around. But so I highly recommend this. This runs around, I can't remember off the top of my head, but I want to say it's like $160, give or take. It's less than $200, I know that for sure. But I just couldn't get myself to buy a $300 bassinet that they would only be in for a couple months, and then you can't use that for anything else. So I do highly recommend these, and then you can take them wherever with you and grow. Because you can still put them in this, you know, when they're a year old, you know, if you're out in the backyard or you're doing stuff around the house and you just need them staying in one spot, especially once they're mobile. Another product is desitin. For any of the rash. I know there's a ton of different things out there you can use. I know there's more organic kind of things, but I really do like the desitin. I really feel like it helps clear anything, any issues up, diaper rash wise, like super quick. So I do recommend desitin. For her, I'm gonna move this stuff down here. For her baby bath, we got her this one. It's a little bit big. We got her this one where it has the scale on it where it can test the water temperature. This one is the aqua scale, and this one, you can just get this at Bye Bye Baby. But I do really like this one. It has a little stopper. When she was a newborn, we kind of still had to hold her a little bit, but this one has been really nice, and it fits right. We have a big sink, no like divider in it. So it fits right in there in the kitchen. Easy, we know the temperature is not too hot or not too cold for her. And then along too with bath time, especially for the cradle cap on their little heads, you can get these little things. These are also at Bye Bye Baby. They come in a pack of 2. and you just massage their shampoo in. One, two, I think it helps relax them. It helps stimulate that hair growth, and it gets any of that cradle cap right off their head. It just has little baby bristles on there. So I love these, and these are easy to wash too, and then just hang them on your drying rack. Also, in our living room on our ottoman, I got this little jar at Target. It's just like in their jar sections. But this is kind of like all the stuff we gravitate to. Instead of having it laying around your whole living room, everything is in this jar. So you got your little nose sucker thing. We have these, and we have the one that you like suck it out. These actually do work really, really nice if you have a hard time with these balls, because sometimes these don't get everything. We got the Orajel, especially now that she's teething. Daytime and nighttime one. Her little nail clippers. Again, too, this is all just stuff you can get pretty much anywhere. But yeah, so all of her little must-have things. Usually the desitin's in here. I have one here, too, in her room, so that one will have, like, desitin. Her brush is in here, so after she takes a bath, we'll brush her hair. But everything's just kind of contained, so it still looks cute, but all the stuff that you need is usually right in there. This is the Boppy pillow. I know a lot of women use this when they're breastfeeding to, you know, help support, or if you're just bottle feeding and stuff, support your arm. I never use it for that. I honestly haven't even started using it till right about now, where she's sitting up, so I'll just have her sit in it, so if she does fall over or backwards, she's not bunking her head. She will have that cushion around her. But I know a lot of people use this when they are little, and you can. I just never really gravitated towards it till she was more so sitting up or learning to sit, just to have that cushion and support around her. And then too, also, this does come, you can have different covers for it, and it just unzips and you can wash it too easily, so that's really nice. Couple last, I think I have two or three things left. 4 things left. I'm gonna do this one real quick. So this is thermometer. This one you just put it on, turn it on, and put it right to the forehead. I do honestly suggest getting the just the normal regular thermometers, because you can do a rectal one, especially when they are newborns. She had a little bit of trouble when they are breastfeeding. Sometimes they have a little bit more constipation. Even with formula, they might be a little bit more constipated. And our pediatrician, they said, you know, do a rectal temperature, and then that sometimes will help everything come out nice and easy. So I do recommend having one of those on hand, just in case you're in that kind of situation or need more of an exact temperature. That's what they do at the, you know, pediatrician's office. But this one is also nice to kind of just pop it right there on their head. You can even do it yourself if you need to take your temperature, so it's nice and easy. This is the car seat that we use. This is the KeyFit 30 Chico brand. This we absolutely love, have had no issues. The bases go into the cars super easily. And this one too, it kind of, the padding in it moves. So I just actually moved this one up a little bit just because she's grown a little bit, but it has nice cushion padding here. All around, I love it. It is one of the lighter weight ones. So if you are looking for a car seat, remember, it's not just going to be the car seat you're carrying around. You will be carrying around a baby that is going to be getting heavier and heavier. So I want to go with the heaviest one because you'll be sitting there carrying 40 pounds on your arms easily. So this is one of the lighter weight ones. I want to say this one was, I honestly can't remember. I want to say it was like maybe 10 pounds. I honestly can't remember, but it was one of the lighter ones. I'll also, along with that, oh, and that one comes with the stroller too. Comes with the stroller car seat base. The stroller is super easy too. It just folds over, and then when you pull it out, you just sort of pull it up and it clicks, and then you can click the car seat in too. Another must-have I highly recommend are these, which you can use them for breastfeeding, where you plop it over your head and have the blanket over you. I never used it for that, but they're really nice to cover the car seat, especially when you're going to the stores, especially if it's cold outside in the wind. But these are super nice, and they come in all different kinds of patterns as well. And those you can get anywhere too. Buy My Baby has some, but they're more like basic. But if you just like Google car seat covers or Amazon has a ton. You can find really cute patterns for those. And last but not least is her floor mat. This one we got at Buy My Baby. Highly recommend this. She has loved this even when she was more so a newborn. We'd lay her on it. obviously then she didn't really know what to do and she couldn't reach, you know, to kick and stuff. Now she's kicking it and playing with it all the time. But no, she's always loved this one. She'll now, you know, look at herself, you know, the baby in the mirror. She's loving all this stuff. I'll even sit her in front of this with the bobby pillow behind her. Now she'll just play and grab these toys. You know, she'll roll all which way on this stuff. But this I highly recommend. We have a second one too that's always in our basement, just so we were carrying this back and forth if we were downstairs hanging out. But we actually got a second one for Christmas for her. So that was actually really nice to just keep one downstairs and one up here. But that this one too will grow with her. So once she's not going to lay on it anymore, you can take that part off and the piano part folds up so it's actually like a piano, so she can sit and play with that. And you can take the little mobile part off and just have them as, you know, little toys she can play with. Okay, so that is pretty much it. That wraps up all my must-haves for a baby. If you have any questions, make sure you're following me over on Instagram. It is at Sharon Hamma. I do a lot of videos and information stuff on there also. But if you have any questions, please message me on there and I'll be happy to answer. Also, if you're not following me on my salon YouTube, it is just Sharon Hamma on YouTube. And over there I do all the salon, beauty, hair tutorials, makeup tutorials, anything beauty related is over there. So make sure you're also following me over on that channel. But I'll see you guys next time.